Let me do the pop-out chat.
Okay.
And I got to go grab the YouTube pop-out chat.
Good afternoon, everybody. Crazy V is. What is she doing, actually? She's working
I'm being a
new.
weirdo.
No, you're not being a weirdo. She's using some new computer programming that she had, of course, difficulty with last night and was up until midnight trying to get it fixed. So,
Uh-huh.
uh huh. Yeah, so we're anticipating some new technical features that we hope are going to enhance our podcast. However, we shall see. Today is the first experiment or trial of the new
Yes, this is trial and error.
trial and error. The one thing that we know for sure is that will the audience see the comments or not?
They will see the comments on the whatever they're watching. That's the
Got
one thing I haven't figured out yet.
okay. So that's the only thing that's remaining. But I think she did pretty good for staying up till midnight, considering
And
she
working through
had
this
to.
with nausea, dizziness, all
Right.
that other great
She's sick.
stuff.
Yeah, she's sick. I'm sick. We're both sick. And I guess it's that it's not technically summertime yet, really. So what
It
is,
is here.
no, not till June 21st is the summer solstice.
Well, they're wrong this year. It's here already. And they can
It's,
bite me if they don't like it. Plain
and I
and
think you
simple.
sent, yeah, and I think you sent it my way because in addition to having a legit bacterial infection, we have this cold sinus thing that you usually have. It's in my
Mm-hmm.
voice. My eyes are watering. I'm telling you, I've never had been so distraught with allergies than I have this year. And I think it's the rain. And we're due for,
I'm positive the rain plays a big
yeah,
part of it.
and I'm telling you, we're due for rain again every single day this week. Again.
Yep. Same here.
Why?
Why? That's a very good question that I do not have an answer to,
Well,
other
maybe
than
you can,
harp.
yeah, maybe you need to address that in questions that need answers one day. And then you could answer me my question on why.
I could try.
Uh huh. Because I do think something is amiss in River City.
I think they're just trying to destroy us.
I tend to agree with you on that. One way or another, huh?
Oh, that's how it always goes, isn't it?
Yep. And aren't we?
Oh,
Oh, by the way, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
oh yes. Happy Father's Day, gentlemen. I'm getting the
Uh,
last of the links sent out. Be
no,
patient with
pro-
me, folks.
no problem. Without you, our children would not be here. Unless, of course, you. Well,
No
we
comments from
get
there.
taken down, so we won't get into any of those types of issues. Depending on what side of the fence you go.
Yep. Okay, I gotta sign in because I was I had to do a clean install on my computer last night. That took a lot.
She was up with disinfectant. She used Lysol, and I believe now the computer scrubbed clean. Hopefully,
Fingers crossed.
if not, we
Okay.
will continue to be experiencing technical difficulties.
Don't jinx it.
I'm not jinxing it. I'm just saying if If
Knock
something
on
goes
wood.
amiss, yes, if something goes amiss, then, we just deal with it.
Like I normally try to keep up with, but have
Hmm.
failed epically a few different times.
Well, it happens. You know what I mean? It's live and learn. Can only
Oh,
go by.
that
You know,
is so true.
it's not like you haven't learned anything throughout this process.
I think I have. It's just not as normal as I would like it to be.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm gonna, since we don't have a chat, I'm gonna move stuff over, um, including me and this. I'm gonna try and move it over, and then we can have larger video playing
There you go.
if I can get my hands to work. Okay, let me lock it all back down. That way we're not all over the place.
You just don't want me messing around with anything, be honest.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's not that bad. So let me set up the screen share.
Now, what's interesting is it moved back to where it was.
Oh, I haven't hit transition yet. Be patient with
Gotcha.
me.
Gotcha. I saw it move the first time, but
There.
there you go. Ding. This time there was a ding to it. I've never heard
Hmm.
the ding before.
I turned on the notifications of stuff when it happens.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, it's one of those days.
Hmm.
So, we'll see how this goes. We're going to see if we like this setup. I don't know if it's going to be practical because of the comments having to be on the side. Um, so, it's on my to-do list. Why is this not resizing? Oh, bugger. Um, that's not good. I'm going to have to do this and move this over. Oh, that's why it won't shrink. None of them will resize. How is that possible? Oh, what the fudge. Anywho, um, I'm going to have to be bouncing some things around for a minute. Let me move this over towards the middle and possibly shrink it down. Nope, that's good the way it is.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Hold on. Okay, I'm looking in the editor version. So, are we ready? Hi, Four Corners.
I'm ready. Hey, Four Corners.
Mom, how can someone be from one of the corners of the globe if the globe is the globe?
It's a phrase.
There is no corners of the globe.
North, south, east, and west.
Okay, but those aren't corners; those are cardinal directions.
Okay, well, stop. So Four Corners, what we're doing today, I normally do this kind of stuff in the winter with these with my nieces, nephews, my kids. So I was putting out cheap and fun things that families can do to prepare for Christmas. Um, just so you can get the ideas rolling through and kicking around. It don't have to be your kids, but nieces, nephews, grandkids, all kinds of fun stuff. Probably stuff from our childhood that hasn't been done in however many years we're still alive. Um, some of this stuff I have not done since I mean, my kids were itty bitty. I think the last time we did any really cooking was about 12 years ago. No, I take that back. I take that back. It was about 10 years ago. Is the last time we actually did a family get together to make cookies and candy for Christmas. And I want to get back in the habit of doing that with the nieces and nephews and to kind of start family traditions again that got mixed up when we moved out of state, and everything just kind of went to hell in a handbasket, and it was soaked in gasoline first. So that's pretty much what we're doing today is, getting the ideas kicked out there for people. There's going to be recipes linked in the description, websites with how to do's. So every website we're about to show you guys and talk about why we had so much fun with these recipes and these things in our lives.
So,
So
so I can come rolling in with ho 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 with my
I mean,
silly
if you want
voice,
to,
and that'll work as Santa Claus for today.
in my opinion, that'll work.
Well, there you go. Ho ho ho. Welcome everybody. And not only can these ideas be used for Christmas, but they can also be used for any type of gift giving. Uh,
Hmm.
at least in my opinion.
You
Uh,
can
for,
make you can
for
adjust these for any holiday. That's the
correct
nice thing. A lot of this stuff can be
holidays.
adjusted for
Mhm.
any holiday.
Right. And then as well as individual gifts for, birthdays, anniversaries, things of that nature. So I think that now Crazy B and I had a discussion this afternoon about many people celebrate what's coming up, Christmas in July. Um, Crazy B doesn't celebrate. We typically do, and what we do is give away white elephants, meaning we find something in the house that we do not want anymore, that
You
usually
regift.
is like a yucky kind of gift that you really don't want, and we regift it, and we play games in order to get the gift. So there's a lot of fun with the games, and we probably should have included that. I didn't even think about that till just
But
now.
this is
But
still stuff
yeah,
that we can do at
yeah,
any holiday if we so choose.
we can add to that. But we do things. There's card games you can play. We do blindfold, and you have to use a spatula and get so many ping pong balls out of a container. Uh, all types of things in order
Typical
to.
fun family
Yeah,
activities.
exactly.
Well,
Exactly.
like our tradition usually when it comes to making cookies is a flour fight, but we all participate in cleanup afterwards. And I have had flour on my ceiling all the way up my walls. I had a black lab that looked gray because he had been covered in it. It went from one end of the house to the other. I was I think I was telling you earlier, D. I will buy a 20-pound bag of flour because I know 10 pounds of it is going to end up all over the house.
Yeah, you like that idea. I hate that idea. That's not
Oh,
going.
I love it. It is
That's
so much
I
fun.
know. That's not flying here. Maybe outside, but not inside.
Oh, no, inside. Because,
Nah.
again, up north, there's too much snow in the winter. You got to have fun inside. And then
Uh,
everybody partakes in cleaning up.
yeah. Uh-huh.
So, yep.
Yeah.
And
That
Danny's one
that's the
brother, who likes to chime in all the time, has kindly, well, I told him he has the choice of offering up to us to use his house, or we can do this here. And he doesn't mind the flower mess as
okay.
long as everyone helps clean up, because he has a large kitchen with an island. He has a dining room that is open attached to the kitchen. And then he has a massive living room that goes straight out to a porch where we could set up another table.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, we have plenty of room there. And any messes, of course, everyone partakes in cleaning up. It'll be fun.
Mm.
And
Pat.
it teaches bonding, and I've made the rule already. Parents cannot lose their temper no matter what. It's for the kids to have fun, and everything is cleanable. I don't want to hear it's not.
I don't disagree. It's just who's going to clean and at what level of clean will it be. And some people typically usually end up being the cleaners.
Yeah.
So
Oh no,
that's
this
kind.
is everyone has to do something, whether it's dishes, sweeping, dusting. We will bring extra brooms and dustpans, vacuum, whatever. Everyone's got to partake in
Well,
something.
we want to see a videotape of this.
I could possibly pull this off.
Okay.
I will have to blur out some faces.
That's fine.
But yeah, I think that's something we could pull off because it is just so much fun to get the kids together, teach them how to make glass candy, all these different types of cookies, just all the traditional stuff that people don't do these days, or not a lot of people do. So, yeah, today I say let's revisit our back in the day fun, and all the recipes will be linked in the description below, all the step by step instructions. Um, and there's probably going to be some bonus recipes thrown in there if we don't get to covering them. So,
Right.
um, yeah. And oh, by the way, I threw in my Mexican wedding cake, the Mexican wedding cake
Thank you,
recipe.
dear. Yep.
However, I don't do that frosting recipe. They use condensed milk where I use cream cheese. That's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
And you can substitute the condensed milk with like one or two packets of the 8-ounce cream cheese.
Right.
So, but that will definitely be in the wonderful recipes
Description below.
listed below.
There you go.
So, let me pull up our
So
first
this
screen
will,
share.
yeah, this will definitely be one video that you'll want to pin because you'll want to use it throughout
Yes.
the day.
And
Right.
if ever anyone has troubles with re-getting the recipe down the road, you can just reach out to me on Discord or in the chat, and I have all the links saved in my Word document. I'm going to copy and paste this for myself to keep for Christmas. So I will definitely be keeping all these recipes, and I can get you the links again if you lose them before Christmas. So, but this is a video that's going to be worth it. So our first one up is the Christmas paper chains garland craft.
Right. Which
This
I
is
think
something we've
everybody,
all
yeah,
done.
yeah. I think this was a cute idea. There's many that you can search. You can do star garlands, heart garlands to make on the tree, but I kind of like this idea for the kids. These were actually things that you could stick on the wall, stick on the door, where you just made the easy loops of paper and then
Yep.
allowed them to decorate um, the paper
How they choose.
exactly how they choose. And further on, you'll see that we have a recommendation for a kit, but it gives you the information on how to go about making them, what types of things you'll need. Um, I think it's a cute, different kind of idea for the little ones to make.
Hmm.
And again, it's an inexpensive way to decorate around the house.
Yeah, you're looking at what, $5 between the
Yeah,
construction paper, maybe the
right,
buttons and the googly eyes,
right. And I mean, if
and the
you have
sticks are free.
right, and if you have buttons in the drawer, and
Hmm.
I think it's very easy to do.
It is so simple and so fun. And one I also like always loved doing was the popcorn and cranberries.
Mm-hmm.
Those were always fun for the kids.
Yes.
And since we're on the topic of ornaments, I want to pull up the other one because I haven't made the other one in forever and a day. So, let me share this one right here. It's the salt dough ornaments
Oh, I've made them
that you
many
found.
times. Yes, and they're
I love them.
yeah, they're great for not only the Christmas holiday, but as you can see here, were fingerprints done. So this is something that I could make and have, the baby stick his
Hand
handprint
in
in, and you
over and
have it
over.
forever. Right.
And it's so simple: table
Yeah.
salt, flour, and
Right.
water.
Right. The only thing is, it's a little bit lengthy of a process, uh, but it gives you the step by step directions.
Yep.
Uh, and, easily you can cut them out. You can hand cut, and then you can paint, sprinkles, you name it, you can
Whatever.
decorate. Yeah,
Glitters.
whatever. Mm-hmm.
Yep. It is. absolutely one of the fun things I have not done in a long time. I mean, this is shy of making homemade paste and Play-Doh.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Yep.
basically Play-Doh.
Correct.
That's something most people don't get. Hey, Shu. So yeah, you could make Play-Doh with this. You could make it into by baking it, you make it into your ornaments. Make sure you put the little holes in it first.
Right.
Otherwise, good luck doing so later.
Mm-hmm. You
I
could
just
have
want
a
to point
little
that
bit of a
out.
problem. Hi, Sue.
So, yeah, this is something fun you can do with your kids year round. And I'll tell you what, there was a couple of years that I mean, I just did not feel like taking that damn Christmas tree down, and we turned it into Easter, 4th of July,
Right.
and Halloween.
Yep.
You can reuse your Christmas tree. Just another thing that I put out there for people to do. And it's again, this is family fun. And do expect a mess. Kids are going to make a mess. Just it's all the more fun when you're cleaning it up. And I mean, I can't really complain about it. Um, and I did put these in a specific order where we were going to do like the decoration stuff first, and then we get into the recipes and all that. And then you came up with this other one, and I have never done this, but the Christmas terrarium. You take
Mm-hmm.
like little jars or cups, whatever you can find. Go to the secondhand store. Go buy
Exactly.
canning jars, dollar store candle, or vases even, and there you go. It's so simple.
All you need
And
is
again,
whatever little trees you want. I mean,
Shu Shu goes, "You mean when they're cleaning it up?"
I can't
My
see the
kids never
comments,
make a
Sue,
mess.
so
Vanilla pie. Ooh, really? You get that's amazing because I start the food fights when we're making cookies. Every year, I will get one unsuspecting child whose head is buried in their project, and I will throw a handful of flour at them.
Mom, that's cringe.
No, it's not. We do
Yeah,
this.
it's in the bathroom.
We do this we used to do it all the time, I should
That's
say.
disgusting.
And if you're just getting here, I have had a house covered ceiling to
I'm
floor.
pretty sure we never got cleaned out all that flour though.
I don't think we got all the flour out. You're right, but it was so much fun. The top of the ceiling fans, the light fixtures were all covered in flour.
you know what? There's the word crazy in front of your name for a reason.
But the kids all helped clean it up, and they even helped bathe the black lab
Uh-huh.
that looked like a
And the
ghost.
and he just said that and the flour still wasn't off. Uh-uh. That's
I
something.
think I'm sure,
Uh-huh.
but yes,
Mm-hmm. Keep You're not gonna convince you're not winning this one with me, dear. I'm sorry.
it's so much fun.
You
It
have
is
all your fun.
so much fun.
We want to see the video of it.
I
We'll
will do
enjoy
so.
we will enjoy it through you. For those that do
Hmm.
not want to partake on throwing stuff around the house.
I think, and what's fun though is the team cleanup afterwards.
The team
That's one of the
cleanup
best
can be
parts.
off the big island. That's when the team cleanup will happen.
Nah.
Yeah.
Hi, Blue Rose.
Hey, Blue.
So I always have fun with it. I don't care if there's a mess.
Oh,
Messes can be cleaned up. It's no
you
permanent
just have
damage.
at you have at it, girl. You
Mine are
just
old enough to clean up without being told to, but I didn't say it was done correctly. Yep, shoot, I still go through it. Friday's video, my son, I told him go do dishes, and he says, "But time is relative, so I've done them
Mm-hmm.
already."
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna get a time as relevant when there's flour everywhere. Remember this.
And we have dusters, we have brooms, we
Mm-hmm.
have vacuums. It
That's
will get
fine.
cleaned up.
That's fine,
I
dear.
don't mind.
I'm
I'm
glad.
I'm a fun house. I'm that
Well,
fun
wait,
aunt
and
that will
you're
have
saying
water
that I'm
fights in the
not? Now what?
house.
Now you're accusing me that I'm not because I won't throw around 10 pounds of flour? Are we going to be fighting on Father's Day? Huh?
I'm the one who lets the kids do what the parents won't in a normal
I see. I see.
circumstance.
You're that aunt. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am that
Uh-huh.
aunt.
I see.
I'm that one. That's like
Remind me
not
not to
drinking or
invite you.
drugs.
Remind me not to invite you during any holiday.
Not for prepping, at least. No, I just don't mind. I wish. Yeah, we're looking into buying the house we're renting right now so we can do this. And I am turning a wall into a dry erase board or like some kind of art wall for when the nieces and nephews are over.
Hmm.
You can bet they can color on that. I don't mind.
Yes, we have one that's in the process. It'll be half
Mhm.
chalkboard and half dry erase.
Yep, I totally agree to this kind of stuff. Heck, I did not absolutely shit bricks when my daughter was taking a crayon to the window because she ran out of paper at the age of 4 years old. I'm like, "Okay," and we left it until we
Hmm.
moved out, and then I cleaned it up.
We'll see. It all depends on how you grew up. I think that has, well, I had the wicked stepfather, although he wasn't a stepfather, but we won't go into that. This is Christmas holiday, so move on there, girl.
All right. So it gives the instructions and the things you'll need and how to make everything from the you can get the little trees and stuff. I love the North Pole sign. That is
Hmm.
so cute.
And again,
And again,
this is something that you could take and repurpose for, as any type of
every
gift.
holiday
Yeah, a birthday
or
party,
make a bunch of them and sell them for a few bucks a pop
right?
and you get some money back on it, which is something I
Exactly.
think my daughter might end up doing.
Yeah, that would be
Um,
a good idea.
it's something fun. And I love it vanilla. I wish I had a wall. I thought I was the crazy one here, but I guess I have a rival. Well, kind of a rival. I met my match. But yeah, I love this stuff. And I mean, you can just take any toy car, decorate it for Christmas. They used an ornament one, but you could take any Hot Wheels little vehicle and turn it into a Christmas truck.
Hmm.
I think this is just adorable. And again, you don't have to super glue it down, or you can make some for each holiday and then have them to cycle through. This is Christmas. Damn, where have I been? I know. We're doing this early in the year so people have time to prepare if they want to do any of this come Christmas. And oh, they use that fake snow stuff. So I would do fake snow with some glitter in it. I would totally put
Yeah,
glitter in
that
that.
or I could also see using those stones as well.
Yes.
They'd be
The
pretty.
white and sparkly
Hmm.
intertwined with each other.
Yeah,
That would be epic. Or, oh, they have that fish gravel that you could do too.
right.
Get red
Hmm.
and green fish gravel
Hmm.
and white, red, green, and white. That would be cool. Shu says walls are overrated. It says, how do you store it? Well, carefully. Oh, you can empty out the snow into a Ziploc bag and then wrap it up and put it aside. So that's a neat little one. Um, I think that's it for the decorative stuff. And now let me scroll back to the top, even though I don't know why. I'm just going to close this out when I'm done. Um, old habits, I guess. Um, this one was also sent by you, D. Vanilla Pie. Try putting liquid soap glitter inside of a clear Christmas ornaments. That sounds like fun.
Hmm.
That sounds like a lot of fun to me. Just going to put that out there. Absolutely sounds like fun. So this is one you also sent, the Christmas cracker candy. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, those look good. And so that is wild that you can make them like that. And of
Right.
course these do have the videos, so but yeah, want to talk about this one where you came up with it or did you just find it or
No,
not
we've
sure?
we've made it in the past. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, it's relatively very simple to do. Just line the pan. I mean, the instructions are all listed there, what you need and whatever you want to. This one's decorated with toffee on the top, but you can use anything, hazelnut if you like it, chocolate. You can mix flavors. You could use vanilla. You can use icing, and then any type of topping that you want, coconut nuts, M&Ms. um, just make sure that you store it in a closed container.
Otherwise, it gets messy.
Correct. And stale.
Okay.
And stale.
All right. And again, a lot of these sites have various videos to go
Right.
with it and how to make them.
Right.
So,
And
next
they
one was
also and then
also,
they
oh, go
also
ahead.
have additional recipes towards the end as well. So if you're looking for more, for example, I think I'm not sure if it's this one or not, but there's one that has a very easy recipe for like peanut butter fudge, which would be very easy to make.
Vanilla Pie says Buckeye candies are great. Yes,
Very
and they're
cute.
They're
easy to
good.
make.
Yes, they
And
are.
they are easy.
My
And again,
mother.
some of these websites that are
Mhm.
going to be linked will have other recipes you can go to.
Right.
So have fun with those.
Yep.
They're a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
My mother-in-law
Um,
makes the Buckeyes. She makes chocolate sandwiches. Nobody makes them better than her. And then she makes raisin cookies that are the bomb.
oh, I love oatmeal raisin with that cinnamon.
No, these
Oh,
are like a similar to a, I don't want to say a shortbread, but it's close. So it's like a flat cookie. There's a raisin filling and then a topping that goes on top of it, then
oh,
sprinkled with powdered sugar. It is, I'm sure, what other names have I heard it called? I'll have to think about it, but I can get the recipes. I mean, they are
Why are you up,
the
mother?
three things that she makes is just off the chain. Nobody has been able to duplicate it, and they're pretty good. But these are very easy, again, for like the kids, to go ahead and make.
hmm, that's what we've been keeping to is the simplest recipes so the kids can participate. Age
Right.
is showing. LOL. Just
hmm
kidding. From Shoemaker.
Well, plus, I think that it's appropriate too for the adults because you get to eat. They don't taste that bad. They're very good actually. A lot of the recipes that we have are pretty good, but you get
Hmm.
that help from the kids, and
And
the
it makes it taste all that much better.
exactly,
Got to
exactly.
go.
Yes, when kids help make these things, it tastes so much better.
Oh yes, because kids.
Yeah, I mean, child labor laws are, limited to businesses.
hmm
We're not businesses,
Or
so
home. That's right. I'm gonna start making them slave over the stove even more, I guess.
vanilla pie. I love white people. I need to get adopted. White
hmm
people Christmas.
We'll adopt you.
Yeah, you can be adopted into the family.
Yeah, see right there, you'll be a cracker. So how obvious.
And Shu says, and you're getting your fiber in. That
hmm
is true as well. It is just amazing the things that we haven't done in forever and a day.
hmm
Next recipe is also from you. Actually, quite a few of these are because you had some really good ones. Homemade gingerbread syrup for
Now,
coffee,
yeah, this one
whatever.
I haven't tried this yet, but this to me would be an excellent gift. And if they don't like it, oh well. I don't know. I'm
I like
particular,
that it only takes 40 minutes to make.
yeah, and I'm not particularly a gingerbread person to begin with. I know that you like gingerbread cake, so that's an homage to you. So
All right.
I'm not sure what this one tastes like, but it seems easy enough to make. All you need are the mason jars, which you can get at the dollar store, and just follow the directions. And again, you see how easy it is to just put it in the jar, wrap it up with a pretty bow. I mean, you can, put fabric on top of the lid. You can put, there's wreaths that you can make out of sticks that you could put on top of the lid as well. So you got a lot of options.
Vanilla Pie goes insulin shock. Insulin stock is going through the roof.
Big time.
Oh, Shu goes, "Oh, okay, don't like the Irish, do we?" Oh, and now these ones, this one had me because I've seen these in the stores and they're
Oh, we've
expensive as
made
all
these.
hell.
Yeah, we've made these a lot, and they're a big hit, especially with the kids. And again, these are ones that you can decorate in almost any flavor, any types of toppings. You see there, they have crushed candy canes, nuts,
Caramel,
toffees,
chocolate.
caramels, chocolates, and basically, I mean, you can use a wooden spoon or even as gift giving. You can purchase some pretty nice
Oh,
silver
those tongue
spoons.
depressor popsicle stick ones?
Yeah, that, or you can purchase some pretty nice silver spoons so that they'll have
The
you know,
dollar store ones.
yeah, like, well, either that or a tad more expensive. You can also get a spoon engraved for a special occasion, and you could do this. And I've seen
Oh.
this done for weddings where it's been, the name and an engraved date on it, and then the chocolate's been done, and then after you've used it, you've had a memento from, like the wedding.
Oh,
So,
that is such a bright idea. I would
mhm,
have never thought of that.
yeah, so this is a good hit too with the kids. Very simple to do.
Shoemaker, you need more sugar. And
Yep,
yes, we're going to get to sugar cookies, the
yes,
simplest recipe of them all that most people know. But yeah,
I
these
know.
look really cool. And I guess they're relatively simple. You need
very
baking
easy.
chocolate,
Hmm.
caramels, mini marshmallows, stuff like that. And oh, by the way, we will be touching on how to make marshmallows at home. So you'll be able to do
Hmm.
save money on that. Um, I don't know. The plastic silver spoon tastes weird. So yes, this is all in here. You just dip them, let it cool, then dip them again as many times as you feel the need to. Welcome back, Blue Rose. She stepped out for a minute. Oh, they did the salted chocolate caramel. You
Hmm.
can see the salt here, and that's one of my favorites. I'm addicted to it. Um, yeah, you can do whatever you want. Oh, you can mix and match the flavors all in one by
Yeah,
dipping them in between each other.
right, exactly.
Oh,
You set up like a dipping station.
oh my God, that is
Hmm.
so cool. Freeze them in an
Yes,
airtight bag.
yep,
Wow. Okay, this is so cool. And I've done homemade chocolate where you put the cocoa powder in, the dark cocoa, and then you add
right,
a little bit of sugar.
right.
I've done that, and oh my God. So this is another great idea. Very simple and easy. I'm sure Santa would appreciate it.
You mean the what's his name?
Stop. My son's over there. And then you gave us this one to make our own vanilla extract at home.
Yeah, I like vanilla a lot, and I don't mean vanilla pie, by the way. No, I'm just kidding. We love vanilla pie, but I like homemade vanilla. Well, I like vanilla extract versus imitation. So this
Yes, I
one
like
is,
the real stuff too.
mhm, this is very another very easy one to do. Even if you don't want to give it as a gift, just to make it for yourself at home. If you make pancakes or waffles on the weekend, whatever baking you're going to do, you'll have actual vanilla extract. And vanilla pie should be the one to give us if this is a good recipe or not, since, he has vanilla in his name.
Oh, all you gotta do is get vodka and soak them for a few
Uh
months.
huh. That's all you need. And we know how we
Really?
like our vodka, right?
I need to go drink some vanilla extract. Are you kidding?
You're not supposed to do that. Oh, I'll be calling you'll be drunk on vanilla extract.
It's better than cough syrup.
This might be true.
So I do think this is really a great idea and something else to help save money and time.
Hmm.
I mean, you can get a fifth of vodka
Vodka.
for
Mm-hmm.
what, 20, $30 cheapest stuff, cheaper stuff.
I think it's cheaper than that probably,
Yeah,
but if you want to get it,
and then
yeah,
what? How much
something.
is vanilla beans? They can't be that expensive. And
No,
then you've
those
got like God knows how many years worth of vanilla extract.
right, but just vanilla extract
Yeah,
extremely
well, but you can
is
use the
expensive.
vodka with other
Right.
things to make other
Exactly.
flavors.
Exactly.
Just going to point that out, cinnamon, everything. That's
Mm-hmm.
basically how you make your concentrated flavors. And then when you think about it, you could make so many that you'd be set for years
Right.
and not have to buy them for that cost. That's actually a neat idea, and I could see using it to make cinnamon extracts and stuff like that.
Right.
Almond
So this
flavoring.
this might offset our sugar problem that everybody's having an issue
Oh,
with.
yeah, I mean, alcohol automatically turns into
Sugar.
sugars. It's a
Right.
form of
But
ethanol.
but maybe a little bit less so than the candy and stuff.
Yeah, but I could see using this to make all of our own. I mean, I can grow peppermint, no problem.
Right.
And that would be really nice. You could do that with ginger, all kinds of stuff. And then you don't have to worry so much. And again, it's not going to go bad because it's soaked in alcohol. I mean, bacteria and mold are not going to grow in that. So, but I do not suggest, like I was going to do earlier, and just start chugging vanilla extract.
Can I do it?
Um, Next one I want to do, and I don't know why it's not letting me rearrange my tabs like it was doing earlier. Um, that is so weird. Um, is broken glass candy. This is one I absolutely love making. It is a bit time staking, but it is so worth it to have the fun of making this stuff, and it goes well for when you're doing like party trays, gift trays, stuff like that. And I mean, you just cannot complain about it because it's so damn good. And it's stuff that you can do, have a lot of fun with, and your kids will enjoy it for sure. Even as an adult, hell, just make some. I mean, it's not that complicated. If you want a little bit of a treat, you want some hard candy and you don't got none, just make it. And I've been doing this since, God, I was like 5, 6 years old. I've been helping make it. It's one that is absolutely delicious. I got to pull up a couple more recipes because I'm running out of tabs. Let me close out the ones I've already done. Um, Hold on, folks. Patience. Let me hold on. Where was that other one? Oh, this one. Oh shit! I did not just do that. Okay. Whoops! I hit paste instead of open. Okay, there. So, the broken glass is so simple to make, and kids love it. Just be careful of the sharp edges. That's the only thing I can say is be careful of those sharp edges. If you crack them and they can cut your tongue a little bit, but you can mix and match colors. You can tie dye these things by swirling the dye through it. I mean, it's just so much fun. And it's so simple. You can use any food coloring, but the gel one does tend to, in my opinion, the gel one doesn't blend as good, but the colors are more vibrant. I tend to use liquid because at least you can blend it through easier.
Right.
So, but that's just a me thing. And whichever flavoring extract you want, have at it. Yeah, the kids, I'm telling you, Blue, if you want to keep the kids busy this summer, get them baking. And this stuff can be for any season. You can make red, white, and blue and do strawberry, coconut, and blueberry for 4th of July. You can do Halloween colors. I mean, just have fun with it. And you don't have to use silicone, but parchment paper works best. I will tell you now, better than the aluminum foil or the silicone, parchment paper. It makes it so much easier. And if it gets stuck to your pan, just soak it in water. It'll dissolve. Easy cleanup. Doesn't damage the pans. So it's just another thing that you can do. Any flavor you want. I mean, those colors are, like I said, they're
They're
vibrant,
pretty.
but they're hard to blend because it's a
Right.
gel into the sugar, where the liquidy food coloring tends to blend better. But oh yeah, this is a fun one that kids will absolutely enjoy making. I'll leave that one for last. Here's another fun one that is season round, and I'm sure everybody has at least eaten this stuff. And if you haven't, I don't know what you've been doing, but rock candy on a stick.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically the same thing as what you do for the glass candy, but you put it on a stick and the sugar grows crystals and stuff. And you leave it for a few days and the kids can watch it. So, you know, I think it was what, 4 to 7 days you got to let it grow.
I don't remember.
It's in the instructions, but um, over the course of a few days. So as the water evaporates, the sugar crystallizes on the stick. Absolutely worth doing. Absolutely. I mean, you want your kids to have fun, or your nieces or nephews or grandchildren, and it's so simple. It is so simple. You can just boil some sugar water and put it in, put the skewers in, and have fun with it. I'm telling you. And I remember we used to go to it's in Michigan. It's right near Detroit. It's the Greenfield Village, right? The Henry Ford Museum in Greenfield Village. And they sell this stuff. And they also sell it at Mackinac Island. And oh my God, it is really good. Multiple flavors, multiple colors. Turn around, package it, and sell it. I mean, even if you sell them at 50 cents a piece, you're making money. I'm going to tell you right now. And also, since you've made glass candy,
You
you
can.
can just
Yep.
stick them in a cookie. Or you can
Yep.
follow their instructions and heat up a Jolly Rancher in the cookie.
Mm-hmm.
You have basic sugar cookie recipe, throw a piece of candy in the middle, make it whatever shape if you so choose. And also, by the way, if you're making rock candy, you can get those silicone molds and make them into specific shapes to pop out to do this. So that's just another thing to take into consideration. And they come out amazing every single time, cheap, affordable, and fun. And I mean, I wouldn't complain. I mean, oh, I like what they did here. They broke them up and they used the two
Like a
different colors.
mosaic. Yeah, like a mosaic.
Yes. See, that's the cool stuff that you can do with the kids. And it's cheap, it's fun. Take some time on the weekends and you have delicious cookies with amazing flavor. Um, I mean, this stuff is so much fun, and I've done this my entire life. And so, and again, you'll see all the links. I created an account to this, but it's not logged in at the moment. It's on the other one that I logged in under. I'm telling you,
It's an
these
excellent
all
website.
recipe is great.
Yes, it is.
It's my go-to. Another great dessert. Now, this is a dessert that you can make with the kids for your meals and stuff.
Why are you talking
For
about Christmas in the middle of June?
shush, none of your business. I make bread pudding.
Oh, I love bread pudding.
You can make it with raisins. You can make it with blueberries,
Yep.
strawberries. Take your pick. It is so simple. It literally takes what, not even 10 minutes to prep it, and it takes 375 degrees for 25 minutes, and you have
Yep.
dessert.
It's one of my
It,
favorites.
it's literally so easy to make. I This is again recipes I can't screw up. And what I
Oh
do love
shit.
about this
I got
website is it
hold on.
you got to go for a minute.
I'll be back, but I forgot I locked myself in pretty good, so they can't get in.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Alrighty. And I will point out I love this website because it allows you to um uh multiply the servings. You can increase and it gives you the instructions automatically without you having to do the math in your head. But this is another great one that I grew up on. It is so simple. It is so easy. Um, this one is the sugar cookies. I've used this recipe time and time and time again. I mean, a total time to cook is it says the total time is an hour and a half. It yields 60 cookies. So you can make this recipe and hand them out left, right, and center for fun. You can do it for any holiday. And it is, again, something that is so simple to make. I mean, and it's again, it doesn't take a lot. You can do this on a weekend for fun or just at the holidays and turn it into a family thing. It's again the recipe everybody should know. The next one is can be used any season, but summer and spring tend to be really good for it. This is the Mexican wedding cake recipe I usually follow. They changed it up a bit when it comes to how they add extra pineapple and stuff to the top. I don't. And this is the one where I said, I don't use the evaporated milk, but I use the cream cheese instead for the frosting. This is the one that I was able to make and not destroy in any way, fashion, or form, even though I have set a frozen pizza on fire and I have set hamburger on fire with an electric stove twice. That's my cooking mishaps. My family makes fun of me for it most of my life. And it is, again, four simple steps. And again, instead of using evaporated milk, substitute it with an 8 ounce or 2 8 ounce, depending on how much frosting you want, the 8 ounce cream cheese. It's the best way to do this. And it will be so delicious. And a 19 by 13-inch pan makes 24 servings. That's what I usually do. And you can add, like they did, the pineapple on the top if you want, like a pineapple jelly or whatever. It's up to you. It is, again, a great recipe for anytime you want it. And then the last one, because most people will not do this, but if you hate someone, you can make it and give it to them, is the Never Fail fruitcake. And I do like fruitcake. Okay, that is my thing. I actually enjoy it. I'm weird, but very simple, very easy. It makes 30
And
servings.
I'm back in time for your weirdo ness.
Yep, I'm pulling up the fruit cake that I absolutely love. And you can choose whichever pan and however you want to design it. You can do it flat, circular, whichever way you want to make the fruit cake, you can totally do it. But I would be adding extra cherries. That's one of my favorite things. But yeah, a very quick, easy, fun to make, especially if you don't like someone. You can turn around and give
Don't
them
send me
the
one.
you can give the person you don't like a fruitcake.
Don't
So
send me one.
it's one of those gifts that you can do whatever with. And I think, did I get all of them? I think we covered everything.
Seems like stuff's
Oh,
missing.
nope. I missed one. This one is so damn simple to make. My kids have made this. I've been making it since
Whoops.
I was, what, 10 years old, maybe? It's no bake cookies. It is literally just chocolate, oats, and whatever flavorings and other stuff you want to add, some butter, some milk. and you just set them out on a tray in the fridge, let them cool, and you have yourself no bake cookies.
Crazy
These are,
bee, did I lose you?
I think you can't hear me. Here we go again.
Hello?
Nope, she can't hear
And
me.
I'm sure you can hear me, but I can't hear you, so I shall return.
And what would a day be without one of us not hearing the other? So, yes, if your kids need an after school snack, you're making it with peanut butter. It will be, you don't have to use crunchy peanut butter. You can use creamy peanut butter, but it's still a wonderful after school snack. Or if you just want something sweet to snack on, I've, like I said, I've done this most of my life. I have made these as a whatever snack. Hi, you're back.
I'm back. Sorry
I was
about
talking no bake cookies,
There you go.
oats, peanut butter, milk, chocolate. Yep, you got yourself a very easy cookie to make. So, yeah, it takes all of 25 minutes to make it beginning to end. You let them chill in the fridge for a bit.
Do you want
It's a perfect snack for anyone. You
hamburger?
don't have to do it at a holiday, but you can. And by the way, you can put M&Ms or candy cane. You don't have to use peanut butter. Peanut butter is also something that you can opt out if you're allergic to it, like I am. I don't use peanut butter. I just use a little extra butter. It really does make life easier. So, yeah, that basically is the recipes. And like I said, I grew up on these. And I do have ones that I want to do for coming in the spring. So come closer to Christmas, I'll come out with the spring ideas for spring recipes. I could make this a routine, seasonal video series, maybe. If you guys like it, I will continue to do so. But yeah, there is a lot you can actually do. So, uh, even we could go
Did
for
you
another
cover
hour, but I don't really
did
have
you
much to talk about. Oh, go ahead,
did you
D.
cover the kids craft thing?
Oh, no. Oh, let me pull that up really quick. It's in the link, but I don't know how it's going to show up in the description because it is a
PDF.
PDF
Yeah.
thing.
I gave you a screenshot of it too, because I wasn't sure
um,
how it'd look.
yeah. Well, because it's a file, I can't download it as a file, and they won't be able to. Let me see if I can do this. Nope. Here's what I'm going to have to do: copy it and paste it into Google image search, I believe. Or can I just paste it like this? Hold on. Nope, it won't let me. So,
Okay, so basically it is
oh, I
creating.
found it. I found a way to
You
share
got
it.
it? Okay.
Paste. Okay, that didn't work. Really? It's going to be one of these days, isn't it?
No, it's worked so far.
Okay, we're going to drag and drop the image. That's what we're going to do. Can I? No, I cannot. Why won't this work? Okay. Could you send me it as a screenshot, not a file, in
I
Discord
did
really
give you a
quick?
screenshot of it.
No,
Look
it's
under.
not coming over from the Word document. I'm going to need it in Discord
Hold on.
because that'll generate a link that I can use. One more moment. Fingers crossed, right, folks? There it is. Okay.
Got it?
Yes, I do. Okay, now it's still being stupid. It won't. Okay, we're going to do it this way then, motherfuckers. Watch this. Where there's a will, there's a way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So we're going to do this for a minute. One moment. Um, Window, share. I know I'm sharing without audio, so go screw yourself. Um,
No,
there we go. Let me
because
enlarge this.
because the PDF file didn't load. We'll have to figure that out. But basically, it's creating little craft kits for the kids, and that can be done in
Oops.
a variety of ways. You can use something as simple as a Ziploc bag, or you can get containers from the dollar store, like a Tupperware container, and anything and everything: glue sticks, buttons, ribbons, scissors, anything that you can think of for them to make
Oops.
craft.
Shit.
Um, and we're
Sorry.
square on Christmas, are we?
No, I did something, but what I'm going to do is because this doesn't go through, it may not go through. I will post a copy of this into the Discord server
Okay.
because
It's
I can't zoom
relatively
in. I can't make it larger. It's just a pain in the rear end.
okay. We'll figure it out. But it gives you, paintbrushes, paints, anything and everything that you could possibly think of to keep the kids entertained. And it can be as small or as large as you would like. And
Yep.
then these are cards that they had printed out that if you wanted to, you could. They actually also come in red. You could cut them out, poke a hole in them, and tie a ribbon around it and give it as a gift. And again, it doesn't just have to be for Christmas, it could be for any holiday or any gift giving.
Yep. So yeah, there's plenty that you can do. And I'll tell you, arts and crafts, we always had the tradition of the day after Thanksgiving night, the kids would set up the tree while I was cooking dinner. And this is something that would help them also be occupied. Can you guys take that conversation that away so it's not picked up by the stream? Or just hold on 5 minutes and we're going to be calling it because there isn't anything else to cover.
Trump just killed himself.
Stop! He's trying to do that on purpose to get us in trouble.
No, you see, I came up with fake news.
Oh my God. Anyone want to borrow my son for a few weeks?
I
I
can't hear.
promise he'll
It
behave.
started to thunderstorm again, and I can't hear a damn thing.
Ah, well, that's okay. Unfortunately, my microphone probably picked it up. But yeah, so this is definitely a little fun one. We can do this seasonally, some ideas for the different seasons and holidays that are upcoming.
Right.
I think it's something fun to do. Um, so yeah, I mean, we can always have fun with this stuff. So yeah, I'm
There's a
that's
lot of there's a lot of options, and as you said, Crazy Bee. I mean, for somebody that wants to make crafts, and they could take them to a flea market and sell them, or a yard sale and sell them. There's
give them
many.
out as
Yeah,
gifts.
exactly.
What, children?
You cannot give children out as gifts. That's illegal.
I mean, in America.
Stop.
Actually, is it illegal if child trafficking happens every year?
Go away.
No. Where am I supposed
Anyways,
to go?
and I'm gonna donate him to for someone. Anyone in need of a 21-year-old child?
Man,
Maybe we
man.
should have a lottery in the chat. Who's ever in the chat, you could have lottery and then see who draws his name.
Can't do its own
That's
thing.
true.
Uh huh.
Yeah, but you better know. Yeah, you better help Jesse. Listen to your
Um,
voice.
I'm going to do an arts and crafts from the show suggest channel in there, um, giving specific rules to view it, and boom, post. So there we go, and
Awesome.
lots of fun. This will be stuff I'm not going to. Um, I'm trying to think how I want to. Hold on. Permissions, advanced permissions. Um, I want to just make this to where they can go in and copy and paste, and that way it doesn't get lost easily.
Right.
But they can still react to it and copy and paste stuff out of it. All right, I'm getting through this little by little. It takes a minute to get this all set up.
Oh, is it raining? Wow.
Yeah, I hear your rain coming
Uh
through.
huh. You hear it?
Yep. So now we have a place for people where they can take a look at it and collect stuff. And Vanilla Pie beat me to it, and he started typing in there. Have y'all ever done? Have y'all ever don't the Home Depot free article arts and crafts? Oh, done it. Yes, that my cousin used to work at Home Depot,
Which
and
one?
I'm not giving out names.
Win.
No, we're not giving out names, but she worked at Home Depot for a good 15 or 16 years. And she often would bring home some of the leftover stuff from the art supply stuff when they were doing it, or stuff that people left behind and never claimed.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, there's lots of fun in there. God dang, I'm congested. Someone go out there and fix this pollen mess. But yeah, I just figured it would be a lot of fun to cover this today for a change.
Sounds good.
Something productive to do, something for fun, and let's see if I can put all of this into the chat. I mean, the description. Copy, and we're just kind of gonna wing it, see if it works. But in the meantime, yeah, I think
All
it's a
right.
lot of fun.
Then I'll leave the way I came in, saying ho ho ho. Everybody have a good week, and
Oh,
hopefully,
hold on.
yeah,
I'm
hopefully get my voice back.
Yeah, I'm trying to copy and paste this before we leave. Uh, oh my gosh, this is going to be one of those days. I promise it's going to be one of those days because, why not? Did that show up? No, it didn't. So, that one PDF thing you sent, it's not going
That's
through.
fine.
So it's on the Discord
Yeah.
server if anybody wants it, and we will kind of just have fun from there and see how it goes. And I'm going to copy this one more time, save, and go drop it in the questions that need answers description.
There you go.
So y'all can have that. And everyone can enjoy their day and get creative with their families. I
Yeah,
think it's a wonderful thing to do.
I agree. all except for throwing around 10 pounds of flour.
You are no fun.
No, we're not. I'm the mean one.
Yeah. All right.
Remember, I'm
Um,
HR, remember?
you got to learn to cut loose and have fun.
Mm, well, we
Just
do
don't have
that.
the heart attack. You'll get over it after the
Yeah.
first time. The second
Yeah.
one gets
We'll,
easier, and
we'll,
then the
we'll do
third, and
that.
then the
We'll cut
fourth.
loose in other ways. We're not cutting loose in my kitchen. So,
Uh, I would. I don't mind. It's everything is washable.
I hear you.
At least if you have like your average ceiling. If you have a 20-foot ceiling, I wish you
Yeah,
luck. I'm not climbing a ladder, so it'll just stay up there.
exactly. That's one of the problems.
Nope, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. And besides, flour doesn't mold, so it's good. Anywho's, alrighty,
Oh,
folks. Y'all have a great time,
all right.
and you know the routine. Stay safe, stay sane, stay sober.
No, don't stay sober.
They need to stay sober-ish. Okay, and my earbuds trying to die on me. So, yep, I think that's it. I'm gonna hit end, and we'll catch y'all tomorrow. Actually, I believe I'm gonna be going live tomorrow too. So, alrighty.
Have a good night.